You see the governor's budget plan as being full of gimmicks. How so?
Well, starting with how the governor claims to have made a lot of cuts and instead is using federal money to offset those cuts, and you end up with it when you include all the federal money, as her budget director acknowledged during the press conference when releasing the budget, that you end up actually spending more money than you started out than was actually asked for, and $400 million more than last year. So when you claim cuts and you end up spending more, you've got a lot of gimmicks along the way.
Now, you mentioned gimmicks. You also, in looking at this, say that some big decisions have been kicked down the road again. What are some of the decisions North Carolina has to make that it isn't making?
Well, the first decision is how much government can we afford? But the reason why we're using all this federal money is that tax collections have come in lower than expected and lower than what the General Assembly was hoping would be here when they added the number of programs in the past decade. So expanding Medicaid and adding children to S-chip, adding some educational programs that don't actually help children. Those things have to be examined and figure out how we want to educate children, what we need to do to educate children, and how we pay for Medicaid, how we house our prisoners. All of those decisions are not being made in this budget, have to be made because we can't afford to go on paying for government the way that we've been.